Yo, listen, I gotta tell you a funny story about my dental appointment last week.
Oh boy.
Now, I still see a military dentist. So I had this colonel, and I'm not going to say his name, but he was a full bird colonel when I first came into active duty, and he retired. I don't know, maybe 2010 or something like that. But then he stayed on as a civilian dentist for the Army, and I think he was like he went from being the actual like dental commander to like the executive officer, because I think the executive officer could be like a civilian employee, so he was like the deputy commander or something like that. And good guy, man, good guy. Never really had any problems with him. He always took care of me when I cracked my tooth. He fixed it and stuff like that. And you can't even tell, like, it's the bottom half of my tooth is fake. See, I don't, yeah. So he took care of me. He took care of me. He always took care of me. So I went to pretty much see the dentist a couple of weeks ago. I had a cleaning, and after I get the cleaning, the actual dentist comes and just double checks you or before and looks at your x-rays and stuff like that. And I already have a phobia of the dentist. I hate the dentist. I don't go to the dentist till I absolutely need to go, because I hate the dentist.
Right.
But I went in and they looked at a filling, and it was like, oh, I had a filling, I had a cavity a couple years ago, and the filling kind of broke, and I had to go to like an emergency dentist, and they kind of patched it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, something like, I see there's two different fillings in this tooth. What I want to do, he asked if it was bothering me. I said, no, I don't have any pain. He goes, well, you don't have any cavities, but, I would like to fix this up. So if I could just scrape the old stuff, the new stuff, and put, what was there before, so you can have the same type of filling in your mouth. He said it was going to take 15 to 20 minutes. So I said, all right. He said, I can't do it today, but, if you come back next week, no big deal. So last Thursday, I went to the dentist, and basically, I sat in the chair, and I didn't know that my actual dentist was retired. So this young captain comes, lady captain, and she says, hey, I'm the new dentist here, yada, yada, yada. So she explains that I'm her very first patient ever.
Mm-hmm.
Official patient. And now I'm a little nervous. I'm like, this is not gonna take 15 to 20 minutes. This might take 30 minutes, I'm thinking, all right?
Right.
So she whips out the drill, opens up my mouth, checks what she got to do, and then the colonel comes and say, yeah, just clean that up. He just, explains it to her, and she gets the drill. She does that little Q-tip numb. First you do the Q-tip, and then you're supposed to do the
gum.
Yeah, then you're supposed to do the needle.
Yeah.
Well, she got up and did something, because she was fumbling around, man. She couldn't find like the jacket. Like I guess they put a jacket and so she was looking through the drawers. She couldn't find gloves. It was all screwed up. So when she finally sits down, she gets the drill back on, and she starts drilling my mouth. She didn't numb me up. She just numbed my gum up temporarily.
Oh! Yo!
So I'm thinking, I'm going through this pain a little bit, because I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be a couple seconds. Maybe that's why she didn't numb me.
Just to get clear something out. Really.
Yeah. Oh, man, the motherfucker hurt. I'm like, oh, whoa. I said, I feel this. She goes, what? I numbed you. I said, no. She goes, you just put she goes, oh, I didn't put the needle? Oh, you should have said something.
Yo.
I should have said something. Like, I should have. First of all, she jumped ahead before, like, her assistant came.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, the assistant, the one that hands you the tools and the hose to take the saliva out of your mouth and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So she was jumping ahead, and then she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, yada, yada, yada. So she numbed me up, and she numbed me up pretty good. Mm-hmm. And she starts drilling in there, and then I could see, like, I'm laying down in the chair, and I could see the assistant, like, she has this uneasy look in her face. Like, oh, man. This woman is screwing up my mouth real bad. So she gets up, and she goes, I'll be right back, and then gets the head dentist, the colonel, over, and he's like no, you're doing the wrong, you're doing the wrong filling. It's the right tooth, but she goes, he goes like, I want this one out, whatever epoxy or whatever that they utilize. He goes, I prefer this one over this one. Take this one out. He said, don't take out any more. Just take the other back one out in the back of the tooth. They were talking tooth talk. I don't fucking know. But he pretty much said, take this one out and then just fill it up. Don't dig too deep. So she's drilling, and he comes back. And you could tell he's getting a little frustrated. So he's like, listen, just do, he said a butterfly. I don't know what he said, but he gave her acronym, just do this, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Don't drill anymore and just fill it up. So she's drilling, and he walks by, and then he's like, you still drilling? So he goes back and look, and he's finally like, I gotta take over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he finally says, I gotta take over. So he goes and he sits there, he takes over, and he goes, all right, you're good. Just get that one little spot, and you don't have to drill anymore. All right, so this girl's drilling to the point that she changed the tip, and it was like a grinder tip, like it was vibrating in my head.
Oh, wow.
It was like this, she was mining.
Coring your tooth out.
Yeah, so he came back again, and he said, can I talk to you for a moment? And they went to like the side, but I could still hear him. And I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but he's pretty much saying like, you just screwed up his tooth. Like, now you gotta take it all out. And
take the whole tooth out?
No, take like the whole filling out. I'm sorry.
All the filling out.
He came back again. He said, just take it all out. Forget it. There's too much done. You gotta take the whole filling out. So she took the whole filling out, but she was using that grinder. And then so when he came back, he said, can I talk to you for a minute? And he's talking to her, and he's pretty much saying like, listen, you can't dig anymore. Like, you screwed this guy's tooth up. Like, if you go any more, if the guy ever gets a cavity again, we're going to have to put a crown on that tooth. Like, that tooth is like,
it's done. Basically, it's done. The root on.
Yeah. So he goes, just fill it up, and that's it. He goes, don't do any more. She sits there and she second guesses this dude. Like, I could do a little bit more. I still see a little bit more decay or something like that. So she starts drilling a little bit more.
Yeah.
So finally the lady was like, well, Dr. So-and-so said just fill it. And so she finally filled it. When she's filling it, and she filled it so much, right? That when I closed my mouth, the other side of my mouth was still open. Because they make you bite like a piece of paper.
Yeah, to even it down.
Yeah, she goes, let me check this other side, right? And, like, you can put this fucking paper right through, because I'm biting in one side, and now my mouth is uneven.
Yeah.
And so now she's fucking grinding. She's grinding my tooth down, the filling down, and not only that, she's grinding other teeth to even my shit out.
Oh, shit.
I look like I got a broken jaw because it was
she's
bad.
Sculpting your teeth.
She's sculpting my teeth. Yes, she is sitting there sculpting my teeth. It was that bad. So when she gets done, she goes, since I'm here, I might as well just double check everything. She double checked, and like I said, a couple years ago, I had 2 cavities. I had a cavity here and like right up here in the front of my tooth. So what she did was, she started fucking around, and she's going in hard. She popped the fucking filling out, another filling out that I had in the front.
Yo.
Brother, I'm going to tell you that 15 to 20 minutes I wound up sitting in that chair for 2.5 hours.
Wow. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
2.5 hours in that chair. My mouth is still kind of like crooked. It's still not kind of even, but I was done. I said, it's all right. You know what I mean? But man, I don't know how long this lady's going to last.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. I'd have told her to stop and told the colonel to come in and finish the job. I don't want her working on my teeth.
I don't know if I need to file a complaint here, Now I'm gonna get a second opinion over here. I'm gonna go to the dentist. I have a friend that's a dentist. I'm gonna have him look at it and see what the heck she done.
Who the fuck completely?
Yeah, I think like I got a broken jaw. Hello, everybody. Yeah, man.
Shit, man.
And
it's hard to eat.
Not only do I got a double chin now, I got a crooked ass jaw. I look like something out of a Dick Tracy comic book.
Oh man, that's crazy.